Despite all our prayers and fasting in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, only an insignificant fraction of youths that graduate yearly are able to secure decent jobs and fend for themselves. That means that prayer alone is definitely not enough. With the rate of unemployment in the continent, it is becoming pretty difficult to get a job. But instead of making the same mistakes the previous generation made, mistake of waiting forever for jobs that never came, mistake of believing that government will solve all the unemployment problems, now is the time to take the future in your hands. Briefly, I'm going to be running through 5 freelance jobs that you can do and make a living without having to wait for employment. Number 1 is a video editor. There is no doubt that the future of social media marketing is video content. You only need to take a look at the level of engagement people have with video content and what YouTube and other video-enabled platforms generate in revenue yearly to come to this conclusion. More and more organizations are beginning to embrace the use of videos to market their products and services across social media platforms. For small and medium-sized organizations and even individuals that want to promote their brands, if they cannot afford the service of a full-time professional, they will engage freelance video editors. Now is the time to position yourself and hone your skills. Number 2 is a graphic designer. It is no longer enough for organizations to push out quality content on social media. You need a very good graphic designer to publish compelling, consistent creatives that will attract the attention of your target market. With a volume of e-flyers and other e-designs created across various platforms by businesses and even religious organizations, there is a huge potential in this space. If you start by developing your skills and making very compelling creatives, a time will come when you won't be able to meet the demands of your clients because there will be lots of them. For instance, the graphic designer I use is hardly available. By the way, I'm looking for a good but affordable graphic designer. Number 3 is a caregiver. There are quite a number of freelance jobs within and around a typical upwardly mobile household. One of such is the service of a caregiver. The service of a caregiver is needed when recuperating from a major illness. Caregiver is also needed in homes with special needs children or aging parents who require special attention. Some caregivers work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and earn as little as 40,000 and as high as 150,000 naira monthly. You can carve a niche for yourself by enrolling and getting certified as a professional caregiver. And even if you find yourself outside the shores of this country, it is easier to continue in the same career provided you have genuine passion to care for people. Number 4 is a virtual assistant. A virtual assistant provides either of the following services: professional administrative services, technical services, creative social media assistance. The job varies from making travel and accommodation arrangements, providing search engine optimization services, designing, formatting infographics, logos, social media profile images, scheduling meetings, organizing managers' calendar, performing market research, answering live inquiries on companies' websites by way of chatting. The list of what a virtual assistant can do remotely is endless, and the salary of a virtual assistant varies from 50,000 to 200,000 naira depending on the tender, the number of businesses you work for, and your competencies. Some small and medium-sized organizations are beginning to embrace the virtual assistant idea because it reduces their overhead expenses. Number 5 is a cook. In most countries of the continent, there are specific tribes noted for their mastery of the art of cooking. In Nigeria, to be specific, the Calabars are usually good cooks. And that's why you will find the upwardly mobile hiring the service of a Calabar cook. And for those that cannot afford to hire a full-time cook, they have the cook come over 1 to 3 times weekly and they pay per visit or at the end of the month. Per visit in Nigeria, a cook earns between 10 to 15,000 naira. It is a good place to start if you have good cooking skills. My name is Bironke Ogumade. I am your career counselor and I specialize in helping individuals align their core competencies with rewarding careers. Watch out for more videos on freelance opportunity for the unemployed. Till I come your way again, keep freelancing.